offense set on first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running behind that left side. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Lobos will move the sticks. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Lobos line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So FIU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
The play action fake. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. Across the 25, he's got room. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Lobos have their offense in high gear. Little touch pass to the receiver. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here comes the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. FIU pushing tempo. He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
They'll run the counter. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. No huddle here for the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shakes off the tackler. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The offense in hurry up mode.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down. On the ground with the counter. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the 1st quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He's got the back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Lobos look to keep this drive humming. To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. They go to the ground.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Looking to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. FIU pushing tempo. Give to the running back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Segal. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to seal the edge on the right. stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Rides to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? The snap sets up the throw.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Quickly complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? On second down, he'll let it fly. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the boys and a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. We've got our eye on this one.
He smashes his way through again. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right.
Can anyone catch him? The 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Florida International, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jefferson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Trying play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. This offense has a second down play. Looking for a crease, it's Perry. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. The Lobos get it past the sticks. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll give it to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dances away from the heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Run in the red zone. It's Perry.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On the option. He'll toss it. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Florida International,
10. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. FIU pushing tempo.
Another FIU
The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. FIU will line up to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his target down the middle. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. Touchdown, Lobos! A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll throw it on first down. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's got an open man. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Panthers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
New Mexico, 20, Florida International.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with a pick.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Florida International!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, gigantic implications in this top 15 battle today, and check out what's going down. Ohio State is just getting blown off the field right now in Columbus, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Takes a handoff. It's Perry. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Back open in the middle. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. A low line drive and not his best work. He's got great speed. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Getting some heat. Now adjusting. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
When it gets in long yardage situations defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Makes the catch. He's got enough. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
The Lobos will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Another FIU.
He's gonna pass. Swings it out to the flat. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They'll try the right side, fighting off the defender. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the lone back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
The Lobos are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up. Goes to the option. Runs through a tackle. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. And the Lobos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Red pass, it's complete. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They'll try the right side. Working his way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
That's now the 2nd missed field goal for this guy. You have to wonder if the weather is playing a bit of a factor. Not easy to kick in these kind of conditions with all this rain.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Panthers will hustle to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, New Mexico! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were, and the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Florida Atlantic. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they move the tight end all over. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second down coming up.
On second down, wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Woods. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Field goal is good.
That makes the score New Mexico 30, Florida International 24.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Makes the quick grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. FIU pushing tempo. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Lewis. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. FIU set up with another first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
So So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Power football with the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for space, it's Perry. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Slips through the line. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Another FIU.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. FIU pushing tempo. Looking to throw for it. He caught it! Touchdown, FIU! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
New Mexico, 30.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
They're going back to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. We'll see if they go back to the run here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Woods. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Strong, firm tackle. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Panthers. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Akron. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He slings it deep to the left. And here's the third interception of the night. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
It doesn't get any better from the defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got his man.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, fine, space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Here we go with the run on fourth down.